Today we are going to look at Ghoulsaw, the new weapon from Black Star event. You can buy it from the market with platinum, or you grind it through the Black Star event. So it's a time limited event, and make sure you grind for it before it expires. There are 3 parts and 1 blueprint. Each of the parts will cost you 4,000 standing. And look at this beautiful weapon. I really like this weapon, and it stands out from the rest of the melee weapon. It is very unique with special animation. You can even ride on it like a motorcycle. And when you holster it, you can see it's so big and it looks like a mini bike. As usual, we look at the stat first. So without any mod, you can see critical chance and critical multiplier are both below average. So this weapon is more towards status chance weapon. So first of all, we are going to look at the combo of this weapon. We are using Butcher's Revelry. This stun is unique to Ghoulsaw and can only be purchased from Nagat store with the Black Star standing. Cost you 3,000 standing. And these are the combo that you can use. When you press E while also holding your right click mouse button, look at this. So it is really funny when you try to slay through a whole group of enemies. It's really fun. And then, even better than that, you can ride on it. Look at this, man. I like this weapon. I just hope that we have a special mod for Ghoulsaw, that you sacrifice a mod slot to increase the distance of the travel on Ghoulsaw, like increase 10 meters. That will be very, very funny. And then another combo that I like with this weapon, you keep tapping your button E and moving to the front. This is so cool. It's like you are slaying zombies with this big gigantic saw. This is a very nice combo. And then also this one is also very cool. Right click and tapping E. And then right click E and move forward W. You can ride on your Ghoulsaw like a motorcycle. I hope in future Warframe can have more unique weapon like Ghoulsaw, and not just every weapon is just a minor change of stat and a reskin. So now we are going to test against level 185 Corrupted Gunner. Let's see what happens. If you compare it with Nikana or Penance or Redeemer Prime, of course it's not as powerful as those meta melee weapon, but this weapon is for fun. So I won't bring this weapon for boss fight, but I will bring it for my daily grind, everyday mission. It's more for AoE damage. It might not be the best or the most powerful weapon in your arsenal, but for sure it is the funniest weapon. Here's my build for the funny Ghoulsaw. It's not for the damage output, but for the fun. That's why I put Prime Rage and Sprint Looted Blade. This two combined will give me 7.15 range. So it's really fun when you cut through a group of enemies, moving them down. So for prime reach, plus 3 range. For sprint looter blade, plus 1 range on status effect for 24 seconds, and it step up twice. So that's plus 2 range. And I will get 7.15 range for my Ghoulsaw. And since it is a status based weapon, it's very easy to trigger this effect. And then because of the lower attack speed of Ghoulsaw, I put Prime Fury. Since it is a heavy cumbersome weapon, so it is slower than Nikana or your soul weapon. So you need more speed on Ghoulsaw to have fun. And then go all out for status chance. I use Whipping Wound to build up more status chance, and also Condition Overload plus 80% melee damage per status type. And then Toxin combined with Cold. Then I will have Wire, and then for Wire I have Slash. This Slash is the base damage of Ghoulsaw, so it focuses on slash damage, which works well with Wire damage. Then to top it off, I also have hit damage from Volcanic Ash with 60% hit and also 60% more status chance. So this one actually add to the damage type, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage type to trigger my Condition Overload to make it more powerful. If you want to go for damage instead of utility, then you can remove Sprint Looter Blade and use Prime Pressure Point or Prime Fever Strike for more damage output. Or if you insist to go for critical chance, critical damage build, then you use Blood Rush, but you have to use Organ Shatter and also Sacrificial Steel. Why? Because this weapon has very low critical chance, and now after the nerf, instead of 60% CC stacked with combo multiplier, now Blood Rush is nerfed to 40%. Thus, you will find it harder to score critical hits on your enemy. That's why I go for status chance. And for this weapon, I do not expect it to out damage my Nikana or my Stropha or my whatever meta melee weapon that you have. They are going to outperform Ghoulsaw. But Ghoulsaw is unique on its own. It's very funny, it's very interesting, the combo is very nice to use, and I'm sure you will like it. Try it out, and maybe the stat itself is not very attractive, but it is a fun weapon to use. That's the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoy the new weapon brought by Breast Star. See ya guys!